everyone! So you're doing dropshipping, but do you actually know how your products get to your customers?
Delivery! Did you order 20 cases of wrist pads?
Or maybe you've lost the sales, money, and even customers because of shipping issues? Yeah, we've all been there. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how dropshipping works, step by step, from a supplier in China all the way to your customer's doorstep. Plus, we'll break down the top 10 shipping companies dropshippers use most, comparing their pros, cons, speed, coverage, and extra perks. By the end, you'll know exactly which shipping options fits your business. Whether you're selling on Shopify, Amazon, 𝗕𝗄𝗧, or even offline. If you're dropshipping from China, this video is for you. So stick around, I promise it's totally worth it. This is Echo from DailyFulfill. Welcome to our brand new channel. Let's get started.
Here comes an airplane. Oh, airplane. We got an airplane, everybody.
How does the product actually get from China to your customers? Here's the journey. The supplier buys the product from a factory and sends to their warehouse. At the warehouse, everything is checked, packed, and prepared for shipping. Then a logistics company like Yunexpress steps in. While all this is happening, logistics company is booking the fastest flight to the destination country. Once it lands, it goes through import customs. This part can be slow if you are using regular postal services, but much faster if you use dedicated shipping lines or commercial express. Next chapter will explain it. Finally, a local delivery company like USPS in the United States or DHL in Germany handles the last mile, delivering the packaging directly to your customer store.
Brick, half a brick, hold a brick, hey, hold a brick, half a brick. Yo, boy, I'm almost off. Shit, I'm out right now.
So now you can see the whole picture. This is exactly why you need us. Handling all this yourself is complicated and takes experience. But using a services make it simple, easy as well. You get it. Now, we'll break down the different types of international shipping so you'll know exactly which one works best for your business. Quick question. How many different shipping options have you tried? You probably heard people say, China is huge. If you want to import from China, make sure you visit the right place. Let me rephrase that for you. China is huge. If you want to import from China, make sure you know your shipping options. There's more than just one way to import goods from China. By air, by sea, by rail, even by truck. Today, we are focusing on shipping lines that dropshippers use most because it's what most of our subscribers are familiar with. If you're interested in other options, drop in comment and let me know. Back to the air freight, we all know it is fast. We've seen crazy delivery times as quick as 2 days. But here's the thing. Have you ever wondered why some packages arrive in 5 days, others in 10 days, and some feel like they take forever? Why is AliExpress shipping so cheap but so slow? They are all using a plane, not a model. Like this.
Nice.
It's because airlines have three main categories. First is postal services, the slow and cheap option. Think China Post, e-packet, delivery usually takes 30 days or more. This is what AliExpress uses. It's slow but very affordable. Most small, non-urgent items can go almost anywhere except for sensitive goods or really rural areas. Then, dedicated lines, the popular middle ground. This is what most serious sellers use on Shopify, 𝗕𝗄𝗧, Amazon, you name it. Companies like Sunyou, Yunexpress, and so on for here. Delivery usually takes about 10 days, faster than postal, but with more restrictions on the type of goods and destination countries. Finally, commercial express, the fast and pricey option. DHL, UPS, FedEx, these are the fastest, usually 3 to 7 days. They can ship almost anything to almost anywhere, but you pay a premium for that speed and reliability. So now, You know your shipping methods aren't all the same. You should know which categories your current method falls into, why some are fast but expensive, and why some are slow but cheap. Next up, a head-to-head comparison of the top 10 shipping companies used by most store owners. By the end, you will know which one is the best fit for your business right now. We are comparing the top 10 shipping channels from China that 99% of dropshippers have used. For me, there's no favorite, only what's best for you.
Trust me, I'm only doing what's best for you.
Here are the 10 companies we'll cover. High-risk shipping line, Yunexpress, Yanwen, 4PX, CNE, Cainiao, Shunfeng Express, Wanb Express, Huahan, Sunyou. We'll look at each from 5 angles: strengths, weaknesses, speed, coverage, and extra services. If you are choosing a shipping line or thinking about switching, consider this your guide. Number 1. High-risk shipping line. What is it? This refers to shipping methods that use unofficial USPS accounts to send packages. You only need to remember 3 things. Number 1. If the package is inspected by customs, it's 100% destroyed. Number 2. There's zero after-sales support. No compensation, no appeals. Number 3. US only. So why do people still use it? One reason: price.
So the cheapest.
Among all dedicated lines, this is usually the cheapest option. And when nothing goes wrong, delivery speed can look similar to normal dedicated lines. Normally, it takes 6 to 15 days, but in Q4, it takes more than 20 days. But here's the problem. Peak season is also when inspections are most frequent. This is not a logistic solution. It's a high-risk gamble. Especially during peak season, we do not recommend it. No after-sales support, no value-added services, high risk, low control. Next up, Yunexpress. The core of Yunexpress can be summarized in 3 words: reliable, fast, good value. It is 90% of dropshippers' choice. Among dedicated lines, it's fast and stable and usually cheaper than 4PX. Yunexpress also provides full end-to-end checking, which helps reduce customers' complaints. Here's their delivery times for United States and Euro routes. In 2025, Yunexpress optimized the airline's resources for Europe, especially Germany and France, improving their delivery times significantly. Yunexpress also has advantages for low-value declarations in Europe, plus smart warehousing solutions to reduce customs fee. Overall, Yunexpress is usually slightly cheaper than 4PX and is ideal for sellers who value stability and cost effectiveness, especially dropshippers targeting Europe. The third is Yanwen. Yanwen's positioning is very clear: good price and postal-based. Prices are good, especially for EU markets, and is good for lightweight items like clothing or accessories. Yanwen works closely with China Post, so customs clearance is reliable and overall delivery times is stable. In the United States and EU markets, delivery time is generally as fast as Yunexpress and 4PX. Here's the delivery time. In 2025, Yanwen adjusted pricing and focused on Latin America and the Middle East, making prices more aggressive. From our experience, Yanwen used to be slower than Yunexpress, but recently, Yanwen's delivery times has become much more stable and their pricing is quite competitive. It's now a good option for mid to large-scale sellers to consider. Then we talk about 4PX. The key word for 4PX is systematic. They cover over 200 countries and have a huge overseas warehouse network, more than 50 warehouses in Europe, the United States, and Southeast Asia. Services include direct shipping, overseas warehouses, returns, even store operations. Basically, one-stop fulfillment. Automation level is very high. Downside: prices are high and small sellers have limited bargaining power. And here's the delivery times. 4PX has deep cooperations with Cainiao, keeping prices stable and customs clearance fast in key markets. If you run multi-store, multi-country operations, 𝗵𝗶𝗽𝗃 is a very smooth choice. Next, CNE. CNE can be summed up in one phrase: reliable logistics. US and EU routes are mature, with high delivery success and low exception rates. Many dropshippers choose CNE for low-risk after-sales. What's CNE's downsides? Prices are usually higher than Yunexpress, not good for bulky items. Weaker in emerging markets, and here's CNE's delivery times. Less coverage in South America, Africa, Middle East, and they only target in main markets in United States and Europe. If you prioritize low risk and low after-sale issues, CNE is a solid choice. Number 6 is Cainiao. Cainiao is platform-first logistics. Its biggest advantage is seamless integration with AliExpress, Lazada, etc. They all belong to one company, Alibaba Group. Platform shipping is convenient, but rules are complex and service is slower, relies heavily on postal system, so speed and reliability vary by country. Here's their delivery times. Cainiao covers US, UK, Germany, France, Spain, but their strongest is in Southeast Asia and Russia. They can reach South America, Middle East, Africa, but performance varies. Cainiao is great for high-volume platform sellers, not ideal for branded stores, focusing on experience. Next, Shunfeng Express. Shunfeng Express doesn't solve cost problems, it solves certainty problems. Delivery to US, EU market in 2 to 5 days, very secure, good for high-value items. Cost? Very high, not for high-volume, low-margin products, but their customer service is very slow, but better than Cainiao.
He is better than you.
Most of dropshippers will choose economy line. Their main market is US, Canada, UK, Germany, France, Japan, Korea. Strong in Southeast Asia and Australia. Expensive elsewhere. Excellent custom clearance using self-operated commercial processes. Speed and reliability first, not a money-saving option. Number 8. Wanb Express. You may never heard of this company, but it is not a bad option. We use a lot for US markets. Good value for US market, smooth customs, uses USPS for last mile delivery. They also cover other countries and their tracking system might not as good as Yunexpress or 𝗵𝗶𝗽𝗃. And here's their US delivery times. It's good for medium-priced, steady-selling items, not a global solution. Everything we've discussed so far has been general cargo, non-sensitive goods. Next, let's compare two shipping channels for sensitive goods, Huahan and Sunyou. Huahan's core value is shipping sensitive goods, specialized in supplements, vitamins, power banks. Not very fast, not cheap, but the success rate for sensitive items is higher. Their delivery time is around 10 to 18 days. Good price and relatively fast is the best option to ship sensitive items globally. Sunyou ships liquids, creams, perfumes, pure batteries to more than 200 countries at low cost, but slow. Not as reliable as Huahan. Their delivery times usually takes 15 to 35 days, and for some countries, it takes over 6 days. Sometimes their checking might not be very clear and a little bit higher loss rates, but they have better price and more coverage. They can even ship to some rural areas like Hawaii and Puerto Rico. And that's all of the comparison of top 10 shipping companies. Here's the quick summary. You can take a screenshot.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
If you were unsure before, you should now have a good idea which 2 to 3 companies to get quotes from. Remember, there's no best line, only best for your needs. The right price, right speed, right convenience for you. That's all. Whether you have your own stores or sell on platform, understanding your shipping options is a game changer for your business. We've turned this comparison of all 10 shipping companies into a detailed document, so you always know which option fits your business best. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next videos. We are DailyFulfill, branded dropshipping for scaling D2C brands.